If you've been feeling a little sluggish lately, or just feeling like you haven't felt this excitement for life that you potentially used to feel, then in today's episode, I'm going to share a tiny little shift that I have made recently to completely shift my energy and feel uplifted. And I know that it's something that many of you already do, but in case you don't, or in case you want to switch things up and do something differently that can absolutely change the way you feel throughout your entire day from incorporating the smallest little tweak in your morning, then today's episode is for you. Because I just finished my second workout of the day. And the reason it's the second workout of the day is because I started when I wake up after doing my morning routine, getting my coffee in, going to the gym for just a little while on the Stairmaster as I read through all the incredible messages that are inside of my Dream Life Society and respond to my members, and also do a couple of other little things that I can do on my phone. And doing a tiny bit of cardio exercise in the morning is something I used to do for years. I would wake up, do my morning routine, and when I say morning routine, in case you're new here, it's journaling, it's meditating, and it's solving a couple of things that potentially I'm going through at this very moment of my life. But after that, I used to head to the gym, or I used to do these morning intense 10-minute sprints that would get my heart rate so high that I felt that I needed to lay down flat on the ground and have my lungs absolutely explode. And I remember when I used to do that, I would feel so freaking lit up and excited for my day. But then there was seasons in my life where that didn't really feel aligned anymore. I wanted to use that morning energy that I felt to do my most challenging tasks. And at different seasons, different things are going to work. And I know that even though right now this is something that I am applying and really finding so energy shifting in my life, I know that potentially next month my priorities are going to change and I'm going to want a different type of routine. But right now, when I wake up and I do my morning routine, I actually feel really excited to go move my body, and it builds this energy flow momentum that I then apply and use when I start my workday. I go from the gym to my office space and I work there for some hours, and then I go back to the gym and do my actual weight training session for the day. It is also because I am planning on doing something that has to do with fitness and getting in shape in a certain way, and that's why I started doing this and applied it, and now that I have applied it, it just feels so freaking good. And as I mentioned in the beginning, many of you are probably already doing your workout first thing in the morning, or getting outside, going for a morning walk, getting some sunlight in your eyes, and that feels absolutely incredible for those of you who are doing it. But this episode is for those who feel a little sluggish in the morning. It takes them hours to get up. Then I just wanted to motivate you to try it tomorrow morning. Set the alarm, go to bed a little bit earlier, because sleep is so freaking important. That's also a thing I've really prioritized this year. I get more sleep this year than I have for many years, because it's a big priority for me this year. So go to bed earlier, and something we apply inside of my Dream Life Society is we set a nighttime alarm, and then when that goes off, we know it's time to get ready for bed. It's time to put away all electronic devices and prepare yourself for a restful sleep. Maybe it means doing a little bubble bath, maybe it means grabbing a book and reading that, and then set the alarm, if you need an alarm, a little earlier tomorrow morning, and see if you can get outside and jog for 10 minutes and see how that impacts the rest of your day. Because I'm pretty darn sure that yes, maybe tomorrow morning when the alarm goes off, you're not going to feel like it. If you do it anyway, you're going to feel so freaking good for the rest of the day. You're going to feel the benefits instantly. And that's the beauty of movement. It's that we feel the shift, the flow of the movement explode inside of our body pretty instantly. However, if that feels too challenging or potentially just doesn't resonate with you, in order for you to get that energy shift, I want to share with you a couple of other things that you can do instead. Or maybe you're someone who has been working out in the morning every single day for years and you want to change it up and do something differently. I want to give you some other little ideas that you can do to completely switch up the energy and freaking feel phenomenal for the rest of the day. So here are some rapid fire ideas that you can apply. Cold shower or cold plunge. Jump into the ocean that is freezing cold, or simply turn up the shower to the coldest that it can get and be in there for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes if you can, or 10 seconds if that's what you got to do for the first day. And then every day, see if you can, stretch it for just 5 more seconds or 10 more seconds. And I promise you, you're going to feel so freaking incredible. I gave my younger brother this challenge at one point, and he did it for a full month, and it completely shifted his energy. Like when I was talking to him, I could just feel his fire. It was freaking awesome. And I still take cold showers in the morning very often, and it just feels really good. Maybe another idea is breath work. If you just follow some breath work guidance on YouTube, it can really, really, really be powerful. I've done that at different seasons of my life as well. And oof, it is powerful. It is powerful. Another thing you can do is put on one of your favorite songs and just dance for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And oh my gosh, the energy is gonna rise. It's gonna feel so good. Visualization is something that I apply often inside of my meditations. I also have a bunch of different visualization meditations inside of my app. When you join my Dream Life Society, you get access to all of my challenges with my workouts, my recipes, which, by the way, my new cookbook has just been released with all of my most incredible viral high protein recipes. And it's a mix of everything. It's my favorite desserts. It's like cottage cheese hacks. It's Ninja Creamy ice creams. It's all my favorite salads. It's pizzas, burgers, wraps, sandwiches, little like meal prep go-tos, so that if you want to meal prep for the week, there's like a bunch of different options for just easy meal prep recipes. It's got everything. I just launched it. I'll put it below in case you want to check it out. However, inside of my app, you get this new cookbook, but also all of my meditations and workouts, obviously, as well as journaling challenges and so on. I'll put the link down below if you want to join us. The energy inside of our September transformation challenge is freaking on fire. This is the people's post who I read every day now when I'm on the Stairmaster, and it lights me up. That might be a part of it as well. When you have a community that's on fire in that way, it's really freaking inspiring. And it makes you want to show up in that same powerful, empowering way as well. You can write a gratitude list if we remind ourselves of all the things we have in our life that we're grateful for, instead of the things that are potentially not going the way that we want, which is always so easy to focus on, because there's always going to be things that we're going to want to work on and improve. But if we instead switch it up and really focus on the things that we have in our life that are so beautiful, then it could be an energy shift just like that. It could be a yoga flow, a stretch routine that could just make you connect to yourself first thing in the morning, and that be the calm energy that takes you throughout your day to feel so at peace and in alignment and attuned with your body and what you feel and need at any given moment of the day. It could also be just flipping your posture, standing in power pose and repeating a couple of mantras to yourself, saying, I'm a freaking badass, powerful woman, and I can do anything I set my mind to. And today I'm moving towards, and then you say out loud your goal, whatever it is that you're working towards. It could also be doing a quick tidy up. If our environment is messy, which, oh my goodness, I can be messy. If it's messy, it can mess up our mind for the rest of the day. But if we just do a quick little tidy up, it could really just shift the energy and make us feel like we accomplished a first task of the day, and that gives us a level of feeling proud and confident and ready to go do all the other things that we want in our day. And that could also be making our bed. Making our bed is a quick little easy task to give us that confidence boost so that we can prove to ourselves that we can do things that potentially we don't always feel like doing. And now the last thing that I want to share with you, even though I could come up with multiple more, is listen to something inspirational. So many times in my life, before the workout, before the morning sprint, before, let's say, whatever it is that the cold plunge, I would listen to Tony Robbins. Recently, I've been listening to different speeches on YouTube. It's motivation speak when you wake up in the morning, both when it comes to manifestation and how we can rewire our brain into believing that we're capable of doing all these challenging things. And it's just such an amazing start to the day in getting reminded of how powerful our minds are, how powerful the universe is, whatever you believe in. Maybe it's God for you. Maybe you don't believe in anything. Maybe you just believe in the power of the thought or the power of believing in yourself, whatever it is. Play that so that you can have that be ingrained into your body so that it stays with you for the rest of the day. So listen to something motivational can be an awesome, quick little way to shift your energy and get this confidence and this belief and this peace and this energy and this joy so that you can go out into the world and feel freaking incredible, because you deserve nothing less. I hope this gave you the inspiration to tomorrow do some sort of little shift that can help you create some beautiful momentum, some joy, some energy for the rest of your day. Because I believe that when we have this good energy, not only do we attract more things that have good energy, but good ideas come to us, creative solutions come to us. We spread energy and joy wherever we go when we have that inner sense of joy and peace and confidence. It just explodes. And that's what this season of my life, moving my body first thing in the morning after my meditation and journaling, and potentially either that or something else can help you develop this as well. And I would love for that to be the case for you. If you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe so that you don't miss another episode and keep hanging out with us on this Challenge Your Norm podcast. If you want to share this with a friend who needs a little energy boost, that would make me feel so happy as well. If you share the episodes, that's actually the best way for me as a podcast host and having a podcast to grow. So I would feel very grateful for that. And I hope your friend would as well, to get a chance to feel inspired to go do something that can help them shift their energy. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you go out there and have a beautiful day. And as always, remember that in order for you to grow, you have to challenge your norm. Bye.